morning, everybody. It's about 4:45, a little after. About to show you a couple things I checked for the pre-trip. This isn't everything that I normally do, but this is quite a bit of the important things. First things I usually look at the air gauge after I had start the truck. I left it running all night. Check the air gauges, look and make sure there's no air leaks. And then I'll also check for signs when I'm outside. Go ahead and turn the lights on. You can check the good thing to check too is the defrost. You can do this by turning it to max. Then you can put your hand up here, over here by the vent, feel for the heat. Seems to be working pretty good. So I'm gonna turn it back off before it makes the truck too hot. And go into check the rest of the stuff outside real quick. Alright, let's do it. Put you some gloves. Air gauge. Kind of make a note of the light. The blinker's working. That one seems good. Checking the marker lights. Forgot to grab my flashlight. I had a tread depth checker. I started looking at the outside of the tires, checking lug nuts, hubcap, hub oil seal. All right. Check the tire pressure. It's about 100. It's usually a little low when you're not driving. But once you start driving, it should go back up to 110. Try and listen for some air leaks. U-bolts. Shock absorber. Tread looks pretty good. Steer tires are pretty important. These are also really important to check. Your glad hands, your electrical connection. Another good tip is you can kind of do like this and try to listen for any air leaks. I usually check both sides in the morning. But and usually when the truck is off, you want to check the connections. I always look at them, the little gaskets that have these rubber gaskets inside here. I always check them when the truck's off, because you don't want to pull them off right now with the air pressure and stuff. But I always look at it when I put them on there in the morning, or when I'm hooking up to the trailer. Shock absorber, U-bolts. I've checked a lot of this stuff yesterday too, because I was bobtailing. And yeah, I was bobtailing, and it's easier to get underneath here when you don't got a trailer. So I had checked a lot of this stuff yesterday, but I'm just showing you guys some things. You know, your fifth wheel. This is an important thing to check every morning. Make sure nobody pull your damn kingpin out. It's greased up. We just got our BPM yesterday, and our DOT, all that other BS stuff that takes forever. We got our DOT on the truck and trailer. It was about a 5-hour thing, man. I actually never had to do all that. It's the first time in 2 years of truck driving. Airbags, lights working pretty good. I'm gonna turn the truck off so I can show y'all something to check when the truck is off. So yeah, this is something that you want to check when the truck is off, because you don't ever want to mess with this when the truck's running. And this is the belt right here. Looks pretty good. You're supposed to check it for cracks and frays and pull on it a little bit. Shouldn't have more than 1 inch. There's another belt up here. I believe that's to the alternator. This is the alternator right here. But they look pretty good, pretty new. If you guys can see, I don't know what angle the camera is in a good spot for y'all to see all that, but yeah, that's something that you always want to check when the truck is off. You don't ever want to stick your hand in there or anything else in there. But you know, something I always check when the truck is off. This is about 100 too. And always make sure you latch your damn hood back. I'll tell you a story about the last company I worked for doing flatbed. We had a guy that I had to train because one of the trainers was having a baby. This is like a Texas local flatbed job. And so he had to come with me for 1 day basically. Well, while I was like, I think I was getting like some stuff out of my personal truck to take with me, he decided to clean the windshield of the truck. And he undid those hood latches, and I assumed, him being a truck driver and all, that he latched them back. Well, it wasn't until later on that I realized that he didn't latch them back, and I come to a stop on a downhill stop sign. You check your straps are rolled up too. You don't want them catching